Alright, so tell them who we got on 716 TV, bro.
And I go by YZA YEK. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so how you get the name YZA YEK?
I got that name because when I first started rapping, I was rapping by myself. Like, it was a group of us who've been rapping since like high school on some like recreational type of style. So, you know, when we started hanging out and doing other recreational stuff together and all that, we started rapping. So I felt like we was like the Wu-Tang. So I went by Yek. It's my nickname. So I just took the Y and put it in front of the, RZA. RZA was like the cultivator of the Wu-Tang and all that, bringing ideas together and like creating a space for the different types of vibes to come and meet and mesh. So that's why I went by YZA instead of, just, being Yek. I was like, alright, RZA was raw, so I'm like, YZA. That's pretty cool.
So what part of Buffalo you from, bro?
The East. I grew up on the East Side.
You grew up on the East Side. So like, tell me, like, how was it growing up on the East Side type shit? Like,
I mean, the East Side is like a big ass town itself inside the city.
That's a
and
fact.
It's full of swamps. It's full of abandoned neighborhoods. Not even houses. It's abandoned neighborhoods in this motherfucker. Like, but there's a lot of flourishing going on. There's a lot of shit close to Main Street that's real nice on the east. On the east, it's like it's schools. There's a bunch of old churches that's like landmarks and shit. Like, beyond the what you call it, the central terminal. It's the churches and shit like people really like are recognized on the east. Like it's churches in every neighborhood. As fucked up as it is.
Yeah, but like that's so crazy though, bro. Cause like they say like your preacher like the next FBI agent. That ass.
For real, cause they feeding you shit that's
they
kind of out of reach.
Yeah, facts. How was your family home? Like was your pops around type shit?
Yeah, my pops was in my life my entire life. That man was a hardworking guy. He first generation though to come from his family to America though, cause I'm Nigerian. So he came here for school when he was young and met my mom's. So she had the same circumstance too. She came here on like a green card, a visa or something like that, and they met up. And they had my sister and they stayed in the States.
Okay. So what you think like was the hardest thing growing up in Buffalo type shit? Like even though like you got your pops around and shit and you can go to him like for guidance and shit, but like it's still shit. It's happening, in your life.
Yeah, the hardest thing probably was making your own decisions in a city full of like presets. Like this city is preset to either build you up to be somebody you have to tolerate or be the person you want to be. But along both paths comes, decisions you have to make. You know what I mean? Like, the streets definitely will fuck you over, like, in a sense of mentally, like, it'll get to you. Like, some people feel like it's a big deal, the difference between someone who's outside every day and a person that would rather be in a legitimate lane. And it's not a big difference. There's a lot of, like, it's just about what you get into and the risk factor. Some people risk, their family life going to work every morning. They leaving their kids to watch themselves. You know what I'm saying? They risking their whole livelihood, just to go to work and, tolerate what they boss hand them. At the same time, if you outside every day, it's no cakewalk. Either people think those are the people taking the easy route. Nah, it's just the lane they know. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have to go miles to make some money. You feel me? I used to drive miles just to go and rap. So I know, so there's sacrifices in every lane you choose. That's what Buffalo showed me.
So you think like going through that type shit, like every day, like you seeing shit, you think that made you like the man you is today type shit?
Yeah, definitely. Like everything from my friends that God put around me, the situations I ended up in, schools I went to, everything just ended with like, that was a bunch I feel like it's a bunch of words that make a phrase. Your life is a bunch of words that just make a phrase. So all this shit is starting to make sense at least. It's not just a bunch of random outbursts of violence or depression or just happiness that only lasts temporarily and shit like that. It's just all starting to make sense and flow.
So like you saying you from Buffalo and shit, right? So like, I mean, what, like, why you think like Buffalo get hated so much? Like, you know, like the people in it, like they hate, you know what I mean, too. So like, how you feel about that type shit?
It gets so much hate because of the hate in it. Like, it's nothing but negative reviews when you hear, and then so in return, when you leave, them negative reviews go with it. You know what I mean? So like, people who not from Buffalo don't really come here without a reason. It's no one who comes here without a family member. It's no one who comes here without, you know,
No relative,
like a motive.
Yeah, facts. How you think the industry don't look at like Buffalo artists type shit?
No. Buffalo just too violent. Like, I don't want to say the wrong word, so it's too. It's too
dramatic. Like,
it's dramatic. It's right though. Like, it's like.
Alright, so when did you start rapping, bro? Like,
I started rapping in like fucking 2013. Started rapping. I was a senior in high school at McKinley and shit like that. It was we had lunch and we used to freestyle a lot of lunch. Like, I didn't really rap at all. Like, I used to just sit there and listen. Like, it's mad creative, mad fun. But that's when I started, you know, going home and write my own little shit, like being creative and trying to, you know, use my own experience and shit like that to try and like
create. So when did you start taking it serious though?
I started taking rap serious.
Like when you like, I mean, like knew like, alright, so I'm gonna keep rapping, feel me? So like I'm gonna take it serious, and you didn't make something out this shit, thing. So when did you think of that?
I feel like that happened really like, I want to say it happened twice, because it happened like 2014, like when I got my MacBook as a graduation present, because I graduated high school 17. So when my mom gave me my MacBook as a graduation present, I was like, alright, I sold a couple pairs of my favorite sneakers and shit to buy a MacBook. I mean a microphone that was MacBook compatible and shit like that. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna take it serious and like try and make my own shit at home, see what it sound like, and be going to the studio too. The initial thing with that microphone and all that was to just have a freestyle and like a place to practice and shit. But then it became like, you know, like I said, there's a bunch of niggas recreationally chilling and shit, smoking like how it is now. Right. It's like someone had a mic and a laptop, so we just started rapping and, you know, if everything fell through and shit with it. So I'd say that made me start taking it serious, but it slowed down more so because it was like you then hearing the new quality of the, you know, 2016 and 2017 young independent artists. It was like it started being more so like, alright, it's still fun, but it's for the competition of it too. At the same time, it's a sport, so it's not like I'm trying to compete with my mans or even compete with the nigga I don't know in Oakland or something like that. Like, I'm just trying to be the best I can be. So it slowed down when I realized you gotta put more effort into it than I was willing to. So I picked it really back up like last year, really linking with my managers. Like again, like I knew them since one of my managers right here since I was in like 5th grade, fourth grade, really, like I want to say 05 type shit. And I met him at McKinley High School. We've been always like, they was like people that always kept me on my toes no matter what it was. Like, be smart about what you doing. Like, it's always a good intentions for me, even if we wasn't always together. You feel me? So last year it was like they more so was like, it's potential in what we doing. So don't take it as just something you doing, like you doing it, but it's like we got you too. So it's like, alright, better support system makes everything.
Facts.
A foundation though, you can have, you feel me, an idea, but the foundation makes it able to get off the ground.
Hell yeah, that's dead ass. So what songs you got out right now, type shit?
I got a bunch of singles out on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, YZA YEK on all platforms. A bunch of singles. I got a project that's on the same platforms as well, 98 East. It got like about, I want to say like 8 to 10 songs. I forgot how much it was on there, but a couple songs on there, you know, from like this year that, you know, I wanted to give the people a taste of like what's coming soon. We got a bunch of projects from the camp, the 9600 camp that I run with, you know, beyond being a part of the Good Neighbors and, you know what I'm saying, that Wave City. I have a camp with my core foundation that's, you know, exclusive
mob
from
ties.
that. Yeah, like it's all mob ties. Like that's what people talk about when we say mob ties. It's like you got this camp, that camp, but we all grew up together. But we solidifying ourselves how we got to. You feel me? To make it all work. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your plan with the music though, bro? Like where you see yourself in like 5 years if you keep doing it?
I want to be able to not only put myself in position, but the people around me be able to put people in position, so that we can not only keep the music coming, but keep new generations of it coming and cultivating new ways to be innovative and shit like that for the town, though, because the town ain't never seen the shit it's about to see.
That's a fact, man.
For real, though.
So, like, before rap, like, what was you doing type shit? Like, I mean...
No lie, but I did a bit of everything. Like, I was a Boy Scout for like 2 years, like 6th grade. Niggas tried to be in Little League for a little while, but it didn't work out. I tried basketball dreams for like a year. Shit, so I did everything. Like, we used to go to after school program and just, be sitting there trying to socialize with people and just stay away from the trenches, because that's what you feel me, that's literally like where you go home to in the town. If you're not going home to the bricks, you're not going home to abandoned neighborhood, you're not going home to a war zone, you're not going home to something. It's something you're going home to sometimes in the town you just want to stay away from. So we looked for every outlet possible, you feel me, honestly, to stay away from the neighborhood activities and shit like that. And rap was really the last thing on our minds, because you feel me, it costs, you feel me, and niggas didn't grow up with a silver platter. Like, niggas got money, we did what we had to do to make sure that, I was in the jobs and shit, hustling. Like, I ain't never take no, I'm saying, super demon route out, you feel me, at a young age. Hell no, like, I knew what came with it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends was telling me what the fuck was going on in their lives and shit like that was going on, and we saw niggas dying and going to jail young, so we wasn't no fool. So it was about falling in line as your time came, really for me and for the people around me. So that's what made it easier for me, because like, I'm not the only one
trying going through this shit.
Going through the motions, trying this shit out, everything, you feel me?
Thanks. So like, what's something different that you can bring to the table, bro?
Shit.
Like,
I bring like just positivity, and more so, like, I say the music that me and my camp make is more so reflection music. Like, my man Mac, he make music that's like, it's for the people and for the streets. It's for everyone to feel, though. Like, everyone's gonna feel it. The people, the streets, the jails, the Congress, motherfucker. Like, they gonna feel the genuine. It's just genuine reflection, more so. It's pain, and it's like it's that gutter shit.
It's real authentic, though.
It's authentic. It's more so like reflecting on like what's happening, what's been happening personally, and what could happen to anybody, and the alternative shit that life can show you. Like, and that's the same thing in all the young niggas around me and the females around me. They music is just reflection, and like.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of rappers they don't go into that. Feel me, like, cause like back in the day, like, you rap, you feel me? It's a story behind every rap, you feel me? And they telling stories in their raps, you feel me? And a lot of people they don't do that no more. Like, that's a fact. What's some artists you want to work with in town, bro? Like, other coming artists and shit.
I definitely work with a couple artists in the town right now. It's doing they 1-2 and shit. I don't like doing it based on popularity, though. You feel me? I'm one of them niggas that like, when you popular, I don't want to work with you.
Yeah.
Not even on no like.
It gotta come authentic though, for me.
Yeah, I want it to be like something like, I want myself to really not want to until it's like, oh nah, it's naturally gonna happen.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta come naturally. That's a fact. Like, that's how I be.
I fuck with mad niggas right now. I would definitely make a song with Audie. She fire. She be making some
Audie
shit.
fire. That's a fact.
Making some shit, motherfucking 99. Me and him be around the same motherfuckers, but we ain't make no music yet together. So 99 would be cool. Motherfucking that I haven't made no music with. I'm trying to think of, cause
boy KP. K-Pistol.
He be around though, so that's like a motherfucker that's coming. That's already, me and Shots got something to cut too. Like, I got music. So every nigga around me, I made music. For real, like,
you gotta fuck with my boy Uncle Hefner, bro.
My boy Unkef. That's my man. He know as hell. That's my boy. Motherfucking that shit. That's nothing but a couple words.
Yeah,
a lot of these features would be a couple words with the people. I just want to name motherfuckers I feel like kind of out of reach. I ain't work with one. Nah, I did work with one. I ain't gonna say his name. Motherfucking the nigga Jay So people been talking about.
Yeah, my boy Jason. Yeah, my boy Yo.
He nice. He know how to make a song though. He definitely nice. Motherfucking this nigga named Fat Lonnie. I think he from Projects, Fairies and shit. He definitely made this hard ass song. My young boy put me on to. Fucking, he nice.
Yeah. There's another homie. My homie put me on. His name Top Graves.
Top Graves.
Yeah, he nice.
Word. Hell yeah. It's my brother put me on to some nigga named Ned. It's like Ned Stacks. And Ned Rax or something like that. He fired too. He was putting his music. So Zay with the More Fortune.
Yeah.
The young boy, yeah, he can rap. Rap Queen and them, yeah. I fuck with they whole camp for real. They can rap.
So if you had the opportunity like to sign to a major label or stay independent, what would you do?
Independent.
That's a fact. I feel like that's that's the wave now. Feel me? Like I mean, like niggas own copyrights, all that shit. Like
that's a fact. That shit, we the label. I ain't signing to another label. Fuck them niggas.
That's a fact. So you got a new tape coming out, right?
That's a fact.
You coming with merch with it.
That's a fact. Merch coming with the
tape. Tell me about that shit.
Fourth quarter season, we coming with the No Debate campaign. We coming with merchandise. There's gonna be a show. We plan to have something. There's a bunch of holidays coming up, so stay tuned for one of them motherfuckers. We gonna have like a little function trying to cultivate the people, bring everybody together and have a positive. It's not my idea. My manager, my man's right here. He ain't told me to do this like that. This is what's gonna happen though. So y'all just stay tuned. We just trying to get everything finalized at this point. You feel me? To make sure that we can do it though. But like we got parties, a party coming for a fact. We got a show for a fact in the works. Project coming out. No Debate by me, my man Macaroni from the same camp. He coming with the motherfucking. I want to say it's an EP, but I want to say it's an LP. But he come with a project. Yeah, so he come with the LP, the whole project coming soon. You feel me? All this shit coming within the fourth quarter. So the last 3 months of this year being in store for mad shit coming from the camp. We got visuals on the way too. By the end of the summer.
So you called it fourth quarter. Cause why? Like why you call it fourth quarter?
The name of the project is No Debate, but the fourth quarter is the last 3 months of the year. It's like how I break it down, shit.
Okay.
Let people know when to expect shit coming.
So your top 5, rappers in town.
In the town.
Yeah. Like you don't even gotta be a popularity like your favorite that type shit.
Yeah. Shit. As far as my top 5 in no particular order, I fuck with my young boy Baba. He definitely know how to.
Yeah, Baba he be talking
that shit. Shots definitely one of them top niggas. I'm a top nigga. Mac one of the top niggas in the town too. That's my boy. My whole camp top whatever the fuck you wanna say. You feel me? So everybody, your neighbors, 9600, y'all. That's one. We all them niggas. And then I see Mac Mill's been doing his motherfucking numbers, so I fuck with boy, yeah, he definitely up there too. So for me, Shay Nora, I don't know how many I said so far, but fucking
that was 4.
she definitely up there though from the town.
Alright, so tell me one of your crazy studio stories, if you have one.
Oh, bro, the first time we was at one of my studios, dude, a fucking black ass dot just fell from the sky, bro. And it fell near my man, so we looked. He's like, yo, bro, what the fuck was that? And I said, shit. I didn't see it. I acted like I didn't see it. But I see that shit, and I'm like, oh, man, I don't know. I'm like, I ain't trying to make him not come back to the studio with me, so I'm just trying to stay focused on the song getting mixed. And then he was like, yo, bro, what the fuck? I guess it started crawling on him. It was some type of, I don't know what the fuck it was, bro. But we started trying to kill that shit, and for a minute he ain't fuck with that shit. He was like, yo, bro, man, every time like, yo, we going to the studio, like, which one? I'm like, yeah, that shit funny as hell. That shit great. That was my funniest one. That shit funny as fuck. Like,
so tell me your social media, but tell them where they can follow you at. Shit,
YZA YEK on everything. You can look me up. It's gonna pop up. I'm yekhundred on Instagram. Yeah, you feel me?
That's it for now. Tell them where you can follow you at, Brody.
Shit, everything. I only got IG. Skino World.
Skino World. Rest in peace, Skino. No cap.
Same thing. I'm working with him.
He designed all the merch. He designed the merch so far. And my boy, to cover off my phone, I'll skip like mad parts about the merch, boys, before we wrap this boy up. We got 9600 merch coming for the Know the Date tape. We got Man Over coming soon. That's Brogue Line right here. He designing it. He got creative control of it. And my man is helping me with all my merchandise is gonna be helped by him and my brother Matt. My boy Matt been designing with me since I started. He been like my right hand, like in a lot of mental shit I've been doing. He out the way now, right now, doing his own thing, but a lot of shit coming soon, you feel me? With this music shit and this design shit, everything.
Facts, dude.